Hello everyone. So in our introduction video, I was mentioning that we'll be starting this trigonometry from the basics. So in today's class, we'll be looking at what trigonometry actually means, why we study it, and the three sides of a right-angled triangle, then the most important foundation for all trigonometry. So whenever you see or hear the word trigonometry, take note of these two, tri and gon. Tri meaning three, and gon meaning angle. So putting it together, trigonometry is hence the study of triangles and the relationship between their sides and their angles. Trigonometry helps us in finding height, distances, and angles without needing to use a meter rule or a protractor. In real life applications, trigonometry is used by engineers in construction to build bridges. It is used by pilots in aviation to find the climbing and landing angles. It is used by sailors in navigation to determine positions and directions. So one out of the four types of triangles we have is the right angled triangle, and this is the most used in trigonometry. So a right angled triangle is one which has a right angle that is 90 degrees. So in this diagram, this is your right angle that is 90 degrees. So the sides of a right angle triangle is the hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. These sides are not just selected at random. There are principles for selecting them. And those principles are these. So to know your hypotenuse, you need to first find your right angle. So the side that is opposite to your right angle, which is your 90 degrees angle, is usually the hypotenuse. And that is in most cases, in fact always, the longest side. Then the next thing to note is your angle of interest. The side that is opposite to your angle of interest is called your opposite. Then the last thing is the side that is next to your what? To your angle of interest is called your adjacent. So to demonstrate that, say you have this as your right angle triangle, and this is A, this is B, while this is C. This is your right angle. So from the definition, this is our right angle, and this is the side opposite to it. So automatically, this is our hypotenuse. Then since this is our angle of interest, no any other angle is given. So automatically, the angle next to it will be our adjacent. Then here will be our opposite. So you can put these tricks in memory to help you in identifying the sides of your right angle triangle. So just pause the video, take a minute, solve this, then you come back to the video. Let's cross-check our answers. So from this right angle triangle given, in the first instance, you have to consider this as your angle of interest, then identify the three sides. Then in the second instance, you have to consider this as your angle of interest, then identify the three sides. So let's try it out together. This is your right angle triangle, and the 90 degrees is here. This is B, this is A, and this is C. So this is our angle of interest in the first case, A. So from the definitions, this is our right angle triangle, and this is the side that is opposite to it. So automatically, this is our hypotenuse. Then this is our angle of interest, A, and this is the side opposite to it. So automatically, this becomes our opposite. Then since this is the angle of interest and this is the side next to it, so this becomes our adjacent. Then in the second case B, you have the same triangle, but now the angle of interest changes. So this is our right angle, A, B, C. Then this is now our angle of interest, X. This is the right angle. Since this is opposite to it, this is our hypotenuse. This is the angle of interest, and this is opposite to it. This is opposite to the angle of interest, so this becomes our opposite. Then this is the angle of interest, this side is next to it, so this is adjacent. So you can see that in both case A and case B, the hypotenuse remains the same. So what changes is the adjacent and the opposite. And what is responsible for the changes is your angle of interest. So this is the solution. You can cross-check with yours. If you get it correctly, congratulations. You are already getting the basics. So in today's class, we were able to look at the meaning of trigonometry, why it is important to study it, what a right angle triangle is, the three sides of a right angle triangle, and how to identify those sides. In our next class, we'll be looking at a very important formula given an acronym SOHCAHTOA. You will not want to miss in this class. Like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next class.